Dreamstretch here, and today we are back inside of Minecraft. And this time we are going to be building the Skeleton Kingdom's castle. So that way the Skeleton Kingdom has a home inside of this world. And also I think the seed will be used for a few other projects as well, because I was flying around it, and there are a lot of very good locations I can use. If I fly just over here a little ways, and this will only take me just a quick moment, we will see the optimal location to place the mansion of Herobrine. So the same seed will be used for a few different projects. Herobrine's Mansion, Skeleton Kingdom, and I'm going to do them on two different maps, purely because of the fact that I don't want them appearing in each other's backgrounds. So, let us hop right into it, and what we need to do is... Well, let me give you the plan first. Plan is, there was actually a building here, and I snapped it out of existence. And we're going to take this plot of land, we are going to extend it out so that way it runs into the mountain. We're then going to set the dirt to stone, and then, once we have done that, we'll probably expand... We will expand out from the mountain to this mountain, forming a wall across, with a little bit of the inside town and the entrance to the keep, and then we'll extend out and over, connecting to that mountain, and then build the gate right there, with the main plaza in here. And this will be a massive map, which will also allow us to do a lot of different battles in it, and potentially, in the future, maybe even run some really specialized projects where we have maybe 5 rounds instead of 3, and there'll be a lot more options for us to use. We'll just see how it works out, how it plays out, how everything just falls into play. So let's begin by stacking this 14. Whoops. Yes, I know, you actually need locations, don't you? You need your locations. Stack. No, actually, I gave the locations. I just forgot that I needed to use // instead of just slash. So we are now going to stack this out another, probably 10? Nope. We are going to need 15. Still no. We are going to use 20. Still no. 25. As I cough and gag. Still no. 27. This should work now. Thank you very much. So now let us fly all the way over here, select this piece of ground, and we will stack it probably 17. Will be a good starting point. And hey, we were only 2 off. We needed to stack at 19. That's excellent. That was extremely lucky, actually. So there we go. Now we have expanded here, and we also need to stack this over as well. Let's fly over here, and then we're going to stack this, I believe, 5. We'll do it. 5, there we go. And taken care of. So there we go. That is the main part. Now, I just need to get myself a brush, so I'm going to grab an arrow, as usual. I think this can be assigned to any block, because I accidentally did this to a piece of wood once. Brush, and then you need to paint, sphere, set, stone. And then the should... Yep. Kind of. It's kind of doing what I want it to. Somewhat. Nope, now it's going into the water. Crud. Well, like I said, it's kind of doing what I want it to. I want it to more hit these areas, but you know what? Doesn't matter. Does not matter. We will still be able to get the grass no matter what. Some of it might just have to be replaced manually. That isn't really a major concern, though, and also does add a little bit of detail. And I think I might do this with, like, different types of grass and dirts, and, like, maybe on the pathways, use just a little bit of painting, because it adds a little bit of just extra detail. I do believe that it does that. Let's break that, and let's just keep on building it up. Too bad that only works on ground or on blocks that are facing ground up, and that it keeps converting grass to stone. Let's also clear out all the mess over here. Let's get all this set to stone. And there we go. That is a bit better. Now I just need to set all the grass blocks and dirt up here to stone as well. Just need to make it look nice and even. Not necessarily nice and even, but nice and well built. I'll make this all be turned into stone. And I have been studying World Edit a little bit more, so I now know how to replace blocks. so that way I'm no longer looking like an absolute idiot trying to replace stuff. So that is one improvement that will have been made since the last live stream where I did this, is that I figured out how to replace. And that's what's ridiculous, is it's just a simple replace command. That's all I needed to do, but I did not know that was what I needed to do, resulting in me looking like a fool. So that will not be happening today. I now have the replace command, I now know how paint works. I learned a lot of stuff doing these live streams, though, especially about World Edit, because it's about the only time I use it. Alrighty, let's just finish up this up here, and it should be ready to go, I believe. Come on, we just need to finish this off, and then we need to also paint this side of this mountain, so that way it doesn't look too out of place. And then also, I'm going to be using you guys for ideas, points of reference, etc., because there are a lot of different things that we can do with this. And this is the Skeleton Kingdom. I mean, I could turn this into a city, a castle. I'm thinking a castle. I'm kind of taking after what the Atlanticraft has in their massive mob battles videos. And that's what we're going to be doing. So, we are going to start off with, I believe, the entrance to the keep. So we are going to come to those two locations, and we are going to, whoops, set to air. There we go. Now we are going to stack in 3. Oh, you were not supposed to fall. So let me break all the gravel, because gravel decided to take a fall. That was not at all anticipated. And we're going to build up a little bit. And I should probably give myself night vision so that way you guys can see. So let me... No, it's effect give. Effect give extreme strategy, Minecraft night vision, and then forever. There we go. There we go. Now we can see. So then I'll select from here to here, and I will set this to air, and I'm going to stack it 4, and we're going to select there to there, and we're going to set that to air, and here to here, set that to air, set this to air. And I think we're just going to keep on doing this on up, so let me just break a hole for myself. Right, so this is about where it'll end. And we're going to have to go 5 up. Or 6 up. How far can I go? I can go up 6. So how much farther do I have, though? Game mode spectator will show me the way. I actually am... This played itself out perfectly. I am quite impressed. So let me just go back, and I can drop back on down. Go back into game mode creative. And there we go. There we have it. So then I can select here. And I can drop on down, bang my head a few times. Nope. I need the second block to be there. Set this to air. That should... Okay, we still have all this annoying stone right above us. That is... We are banging our heads on continuously. I'm going to get some stone just for in case I need it, because I probably will. But I'm going to remove this entire segment, and we're probably going to go an extra 1 up. Nope, that was 1 too high. So we are going to break all the stone up here. And we can replace that block there. Just keep on breaking. And this should be fairly easy to do. The inner part is the easy part, because no one really ever sees that part, so it's a lot more to my imagination and a lot less this is what needs to be done. And now who is calling me? No, I'll catch you later. Alright, that's that taken care of. Sorry about that, guys. Catch that person in a little bit. We can build this up. But anyway, so who should we have assaulting the Skeleton Kingdom? That is my question. We can have a lot of people do it, actually. This There's actually almost nearly an infinite number of people that we can have do it. Because last time we did the clone troopers versus zombies. There we go. That's what it's clone troopers versus zombies. So we could do something similar this time, or we could do something completely different and have someone else that's pretty ridiculously powerful launch the assault themselves. Alright, so now that we have this area cleared out, though... Stop! I will get to you later. Set air. Stack 1. And we will do the same thing on this side, so we have 3 forwards. 1. And we will set air. And then we will stack 1. And we'll go over here, and we'll do the exact same thing, setting to air and then stacking 5. So there we go. We are all now nice and set up. Now we just need to get rid of this part right here. So we will set this to air as well. And we will probably stack this. Jeez, oh peas, people. Apparently, people love me. Okay. Whoops, nope. Why? I say the brush should still be working. Maybe it just doesn't work underground. No, it still works above ground. Undo. There we go. So let me just get all that replaced, and then let me fly up here. No, it does not seem to work. Okay, that's weird. That's fine, though. We can work with that. Select, select, replace, stone. There we go. And same thing here. Actually, we could just set this to stone. It's a lot easier. And then same here. We can set stone. Whoops, I did not think that was going to happen, though. And then same here. Set this to stone as well. Set stone. And then the final one, select there. Select here. And set this to stone as well. Perfect. And select that. Set stone. Select there to, oops, select here to here. Set that stone. Just keep on doing this. Actually, no, we should probably have the entire thing stone brick, shouldn't we? That would be smart. The whole thing should be stone bricks. So I will just select from here and then go all the way up here. And then set stone bricks. There we go. That actually looks a whole lot nicer. And we can do this all the way to the point of where it comes out. So set this to stone bricks as well. And do this to the opposite side. And just keep on setting this. Like I said, this is the easy part. This is the part where it's like, I have a plan. I have a plan. I know what I'm doing. At least I hope I know what I'm doing. Set stone bricks. And then same for the walls. We need to set those as well. And then the floor. Stone bricks, that as well. And then the walls will take... Yeah, the walls have to be done. Set stone bricks. And should I set the ceiling and the floors to also stone bricks? Or should I leave that? That is my question. Which do I do that for? That's stone bricks. bricks. And one last time, stone bricks. Oh, I forgot this area as well, and then we also gotta do the ceiling. And then for the stairwell, I'm going to do actual stone brick stairs. And yeah, this is looking a lot better. This looks a lot, and I mean a lot better. So we'll go to here, and then we'll set this to stone bricks. Same exact thing for the back part. Set that to stone bricks as well. This is most of the inside. Now we just have the ceiling here. I can just select one corner, and then go flying to the other corner. Select, and set stone bricks. And then select both of them. Stone bricks. Now, do I set the floor to stone bricks, or do I set the floor maybe to carpet? I don't know. However, I do need the stone brick stairs because... Nope, those are normal stone stairs. Those are mossy. Where are normal stone brick? I don't have normal stone brick stairs, so I have to do the stone stairs on. No, those are stone brick stairs. Why did... Okay, never mind. You know what, we're not going to worry about it. We're just going to pretend like that didn't happen. And that Minecraft is totally not confused about what I want. So let's just build this up. Alright, there we go. So then for the floor. I kind of think it would be... I don't know. What else do I have here? I have cobblestone. I could set it to cobblestone. That could be a nice change. I could set it to gravel. No. Polished diorite. Let's see how that looks. So let me select everything here. And then we will set this to polished diorite. No, I don't know. Let's try polished polished andesite. Now that looks good. So we will set this to polished andesite as well. And then we'll fly up here and do the exact same. Setting that to polished andesite. And then lastly, we need to set this to polished andesite. There we go. And I think this makes the inside look a whole lot better. Now for the outside, because it needs to have a lot more closed-in entrance than this. And... oh, people. Alright. And then this needs to probably be set to... I'd say stone bricks. Set to stone bricks and then stack it on in. That's what I would say. So we will then stack this 5, and if you hear me sounding annoyed about people, I'm generally referring to idiots constantly texting me. Because the stream of text messages never seems to end. 1. No. 1. 2. You would probably make... oh, Cathay Ross. I would probably make the stairs polished andesite 2. Oh! That's actually a good idea. Hold on. Let me just set this to... stone brick. And we will stack this probably 5 as well. I'll undo. Set stone brick. I don't know what the heck you are doing. Alright, polished andesite. Or andesite stairs, sorry. Polished andesite stairs. So let me then break all these. And then, yeah, this actually does look a lot better. Yeah, you are certainly right there. This does look a whole lot better. And once I just select a few of them, I should be able to stack it. There we go. Select 1, select 2, and then stack 4. There we go. Polished andesite stairs. Yes, that looks really good. Thank you for the recommendation. I appreciate it. Now, as for this mess, what is going on? So we'll set these 2 positions, and then we'll set stone bricks. Or is it plural? There we go. And then it's time to stack this 5. That work? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, that actually does work. That works. And then we can use... Oh, then we can use the stairs up here to make it look a little bit more natural. And then... Whoops. We need to select from here to here. And stack this 1. And then we will select you a second time. And then we will stack you 2. There we go. And we can take stairs and just connect the top part. Whoops. And then maybe we can bring down here. Let me do stone. And then I need bricks. Stone bricks. And then I want to try something. I'm going to have to do this by hand. I bring it down like that. That somewhat resembles an entrance. What kind of style am I going for? Very medieval castle based, and then we're going to put an undead spin on it closer to the end. This is the Skeleton Kingdom, so the true undead spin will be the zombies, where we'll have ruined buildings and destroyed fortresses. However, for this one, we're going more for a not necessarily undead destroyed, but certainly undead are there skeleton style. So, like, on the inside, I'll probably have some lanterns hanging, but at the same time, this is designed for massive mob battles. This is designed to hold hundreds of troops and have just have massive forces clashing in the middle of these battlefields. So I have to make them quite large as well. Then you'll see some of the mistakes over here, like inside of the water, which I should probably get rid of. Probably get rid of all these. I could probably just set it to water a whole lot faster. So let me just set this to water. There we go. That is the style that I'm thinking of. So it's like I don't want a massive gate here because then I'll kind of defeat the purpose of the troops. Now we are going to set the outside to polished andesite as well. Polished andesite. There we go. So this is the inside. We have the inside, and we come up, and this will be the main throne room. So I'm thinking we're going to need a throne. Do I actually have a throne lying around? No, I do not. That would have been so convenient if I had a throne lying around. Let's do, gold. And what all do I have for gold? Yes, there are a lot of mods running, so a lot of the stuff is not in vanilla. If I do 1, 2, out, and I do a backing like that, it kind of works. If you're doing that, then you could probably make the front lawn or garden of the castle, or something, a graveyard type thing, with something like coarse dirt pathways, maybe. I agree with the coarse dirt for the pathways. That actually, yeah, that would work. So hold on. Let me do what I should probably have done in the beginning. Is polished andesite the same thing that I've been using in here? Yes, it is. Crud. What else do I have that can work for walls? I don't want everything being stone brick. I don't want cobblestone. Maybe a few cracked ones? I don't know. Well, then I gotta find a decent, wall to use. And then I'm going to lay everything out, and then, yes, we will get to work setting up the pathways. I like the idea of the coarse dirt. That's it! The graveyard to the side. Hold on, do I have gravestones? I have gravel. I don't have gravestones. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. We'll set up basically little tombs to the side, and then we can have maybe skeletons popping out of that. That could be interesting. That could be an interesting twist. Alright, we need something good for walls, though. What is good for walls? And I have a lot of stuff, which is the issue. Alright, let us just look up stone and see what all we have here. We have actually some black stone. Maybe I'll do the black stone. Nullstone. No, we are not using nullstone. I know how hard that stuff is to break and how obnoxious it is, even in creative. Reinforced stone bricks. Interesting. Nagastone head, etched Nagastone, giant cobblestone. I mean, we might build out cobblestone. Blackstone won't work. However, the reinforced stone brick. You know what? Here, let's just build out cobblestone. Let's build the outside of cobblestone, then we can figure out what all we want to have happen for the actual designs. So we will build out. We're going to want it to come out a little ways, and then we're going to want it to hook over and out. So that will be the plan, and I can just actually select this, and we will stack this. About 5. That'll be the main entrance. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Then we can stack, whoops, we can stack this several times. Stack this by 5. No, I'm thinking actually I'm going to want to stack it by 6. There we go. So that will be the main entry point. Then we need to get this mountain pulled around. So brush, sphere, stone. And then let us start getting this built on up, because I basically want a bit of a mountain hooking around to the side. And the best way we can do that is with world edit and a bunch of the chaos that generally ensues. With me trying to attempt to use world edit. If you know any good tutorials, please throw them at me. I will much appreciate it. Because this, like I said, this is what it looks like when I use world edit. Yeah, the coarse dirt, that'll make a good pathway. I think maybe a graveyard could be interesting, yes. So, the graveyard, the coarse dirt for the pathways, all that will add a very nice touch, but still keep it kind of, like, well-built, well-made, well-kept. Because, like, the Skeleton Kingdom isn't exactly like the Zombie Kingdom where everything's destroyed and rotting. You can use a small bit of andesite at the bottom of the wall, maybe one layer to start with, and maybe 2 blending layers together. That will also, that'll work. So basically, I would drop down the andesite, then I'd drop the cobblestone on top of it, then andesite cobblestone all the way up. Yeah, that will work. Well, let me just get this terraforming done, though. We need the mountain to connect. And this will create a decent mountain. I mean, it's not really necessarily a mountain, it's more of a hill in some ways. But there we go. So now we at least have a background mountain. I can fix that up later. So anyway, andesite. So we will... So you're saying we set the andesite there, we have the cobblestone there. So andesite here, and then, hold on. While I do that, and I set the whole thing polished andesite. And then select the one. Use world edit, I gotta play bedrock. I gotta do it by hand, but usually it turns out okay. Yeah, I have world edit. I'm using Java because of all the mods I have to run. Start 2. I mean, that isn't bad. Thing is, when you look at it, it kind of looks maybe wavy? I don't know if that's just me. Oh, stop, people! I'm sorry, my phone just will not stop ringing. So yeah, is this kind of the look that you were thinking of, though? With the cobblestone, andesite, cobblestone, andesite. Or were you thinking more setting the bottom and top andesite with cobblestone in the middle? You know what, let me actually try that real quick. Okay, who the frick is calling me? Stop it. So we will set this to... We'll set the whole thing to cobblestone. Cobblestone, and then we will set the bottom set to... Whoops, we need... what would normal andesite look like? I would do that. No, so we certainly will need the polished andesite. Polished andesite. Oh, I meant regular andesite at the bottom layer and the cobblestone andesite put together in the same layers. Oh. Okay, well, let me just try this idea, though, real quick. So I actually might be onto something. Now, if I set the inside maybe to stone brick... Hold on, I've done this multiple times today, where I just cannot get it to set to stone bricks. Stone bricks. Actually, that does not look bad. That does not look actually too bad. I mean, the idea of the cobblestone, andesite, cobblestone, andesite. I don't know if that's going to work. I think we're going to stick with what we got, though. Because this certainly... This works. This works quite well for what I'm going for. So then, we go over here. And then replace the cobblestone with stone bricks. There we go. No, sorry, that was... And I need polished andesite. You like it. I'm glad you like it. Replace stone bricks. Polished andesite. There we go. So that will create that properly. And then we can go from 1 to here. And we can set this to stone bricks. And then we can stack 3. And then, yes, we set the polished andesite at the top. It looks better than what you had in mind. Well, you gave me the idea, so you can take half the credit. And we'll set this to... Whoops. Polished andesite. There we go. Now we just do the same thing over here. And get this built up. And we might want to build it into the wall a little bit as well. That could be probably what we should do. So we'll set this to stone bricks. And then stack 3. And then we will select from there. Hold on, I want to set it to there. And then we'll select that there, and then we will set this to polished andesite. And then I just need to take stone bricks and fill in the gap. And now we have it going into the side of the mountain. Now for the opposite end, where nothing like that was done, we are going to build back, build up, connect in, and polished andesite will go over, and then it'll come across. So we're going to build it into the mountain. And that should work. So now we have the whole wall connected all the way around. And now it's for the inside. And this is where we will be using your coarse dirt and the gardens for the garden to gravestone idea. Or not garden to gravestone, garden to graves. I think that this is where we'll do it. No, because we actually have to push this out. So My apologies, I completely forgot how to do that. So let's break the stone, let's replace it with grass. And then I'm actually just going to come here, I'm going to select all that and set this to grass block. Grass block. There we go. And then we will select one, fly all the way down, set there, and then we will stack this. Probably 20? Nope, we need to stack it close to 30. There. Okay. Stack at 40. Yep. We're getting skeletons pop out of the graves. I don't have much to give you, but if you have some redstone knowledge, you could skeletons funnel into the chamber in the grave and have them stand on it. Pressure plates, No, because I'm using the custom NPCs mod, so I'm thinking basically like there'll be a skeleton spawner there. It'll be an NPC. So we're not worried about that. Yeah, I know. Redstone is a tricky little thing. Now we have to just build out the mountain as well here, so more terraforming. And once we have this all figured out, then I'm thinking, because basically what we can do is we can drop a portal over there. That'll be like the starting point for the troops. And then, yeah, we can then get, like I said, get to work on the inside. Yeah, for the grave, we're going to have most likely an NPC if I can figure out how to do that, because I'm going to assume that you've probably never touched the custom NPCs mod. I keep forgetting the mods. Yeah, there are lots of... I have close to 30 mods running, from anything from mods that add in Null, Herobrine, Entity 303, and the other creepypastas, to mods like World Edit, tech mods, gun mods. I mean, you name it, I probably have it. The whole thing was compiled exactly for massive mob battles and for me to be able to build just about any army that I need of that has existed or hasn't existed or has existed in fiction or just exists inside my head, which is exactly what's going to be the faction that's attacking the Skeleton Kingdom, because they'll be the Knights of the North Flame, which are a faction that I made up, and they will probably be one of the most bizarre factions ever, considering their king quite literally rides a dragon. So it's certainly an interesting faction. There's like no lore or anything behind it, but it will certainly be interesting. So anyway, this is where I can build portals, though, if I need portals for the attackers. And then this will generally the first fight will probably be for this gate, and it'll come on in. Second fight will be in here, and then the third fight will push up, depending on how events play out, depending on what I'm doing. Honestly, it's weird for you to want Herobrine to be real, but you do. I mean, that goes for both of us. That does go for both of us, so... I mean, I think part of it is just the, like, whole fantasy aspect of it. It's like, you know, most people don't want ghosts to be real, yet at the same time, in some ways, they kind of do, just because the whole, you know, fantasy idea of ghosts. It's really bizarre, but seems to, for some reason, be built into us. So, like I said, it's odd. I feel like it would make a cool book or game. Oh, that would be interesting. A game where you can play it. Well, there is a mod that allows you to play as Herobrine. If you ever get the Java or Minecraft Java, I believe that you can. There is a mod somewhere that allows you to play as Herobrine. But anyway, let me test the idea though with the spawner. I want to see if I can do that. So let me get the wand. We are going to edit scale entity. Now, if I go into advanced, faction sounds linked. Global factions quest transport player data receipts natural spawns linked. Scenes marks factions inventory AI. Do they have a spawner? Hold on. Let me look it up on the internet. Minecraft custom NPCs mod spawner. Making custom NPCs advanced spawners, spawning with scripting. So it looks like you have to do with scripting of your own, probably. Let me just go and look at the mod's description real quick and see if it mentions anything. Then allows servers to sync to every world you use. Well, that's a sync thing. So look, I don't know. I don't know. I'm gonna have to look into that though. But either way, you do need to go, and you have one heck of a name. All right, perfect. So graves, stones, stuff like that. Either way, I don't think anyone's really going to be fighting in the side area, so we can probably select this. And then we will set this to force dirt. And then we can set there to be, I think here, fence? No. No, this is what we're going to do. We're going to do iron bars. And we're going to build up. Hold on, we need to select here, here, and set this to, oops, not air, or dirt. We need to set it to air. And then we need to stack 3. There we go. And then I need to, nope, I need the bricks for this. Build up at all 3 corners. And then we're going to set up on the inside. That's what we could do either way. We could set up a skeleton's, not spawner, but a necromancer. Or just a second skeleton force in there, maybe. There's a lot of things that we could do for it. Like I said, this is going to be using a lot of mods. And I don't know if I'm actually going to keep the top part or not. But then we need to build out like that. Nope, we need to move that over. And then build this up. Like I said, once again, we need troops defending. And it could just be an interesting place for them to defend. Now, this is looking more like a prison, and less like an actual grave. So maybe we should get rid of the cobblestone on top. We have it laid out now. So let's get rid of the cobblestone on top, because like I said, that's making it look more like I'm building a prison than a grave. But I think the iron bars will still work quite nicely. And then we can set, once we have the bars down, I can set up some tombstones. Or maybe just one large tombstone. Or maybe it'll be the Skeleton King's tombstone. I mean, he is the king. So it makes sense that he... If you want dead type plants, you can use the set biome command and set to Badlands or the savannah in the area. And mix in some dead bushes. That would probably work. Whoops, I need the coarse dirt back. There are easier ways to do this. Extreme. Select. And build that back. Yeah, that is a good idea right there with the setting it to Savannah and the dead bushes. But let's just kind of first lay everything out externally. Whoops. I have a hard time with these because I have to place them just right. There we go. And thankfully, these are easy because I can just slap them onto the sides or the ground. So there we go. There is that aspect done. So now, whoops, we will build up a massive tombstone, probably a cross, and then, yeah, I probably have skeleton parts somewhere. Yeah, because I have skeleton rib cage. I believe somewhere, though, I do have a buried skeleton. Yes, I do. So we have the buried skeleton there. And then maybe we can have a sign. It says, King of his people. Rest forever. King. Which is going to be completely inaccurate to what is happening, but either way. So then we need to select from there to there and set biome and then Badlands. Biomes were changed for proximity. You may have to rejoin your game or close or reopen your world to see changes. I'm not exactly overly worried about it, so we will then select dead bushes. And we can begin to place these down. So yeah, that adds in a nice little theme, except I might wind up breaking the dead bushes. Hold on. Undid one available edits. So I just gotta think about this. I think cobblestone would be better for the graves because it would be warm. Oh, you are right. You are right. Cobblestone would work better. So, cobblestone. Is there like... Oh, mossy cobblestone mixed in. Oops. So, cobblestone mixed with mossy cobblestone. So we could then do like moss there and there. And then we could build it like that. There we go. That actually does not look bad. That actually looks quite good. So we have the cobblestone, the mossy cobblestone. We have the nice little grave area. We can plunk down a couple of troops there. And that, like I said, that will certainly work. Now we need like the buildings, and these I want to be less worn than the graves. Because everything looks fairly decent except for the like, or fairly, not decent, but fairly well kept. Except for the graves. And even that looks fairly well kept because you have the nice polished brick and iron bars. So I'm thinking that we are going to build ourselves a nice little house. And then we will actually set this whole thing to cobblestone. Whoops. And then I probably should select there, select there. Probably stack it twice. There we go. And maybe extend it outward? I don't know. What would skeletons use for houses, actually? More graves, maybe? That could work. More graves. And these would be more communal graves and wouldn't be actual parts of the battlefield. So that will work. Set up more graves. So if I set all the way to here, whoops, and then I set this to horse dirt. There we go. I could probably even move it over some. Set this to horse dirt as well. Maybe a small amount of mossy stone bricks and cracked stone bricks in with normal bricks, a morgue. I have to look at a picture of that because I don't even know what that looks like. So let me just look up what that looks like first. Morgue. Oh, one of those things. Alright. The place where you stick all of the bodies of the dead people. All the dead people's bodies. So anyway, you were saying cobblestone would be better for the graves. Nope, sorry. Small amount of mossy stone bricks and cracked stone bricks and with a normal stone bricks. So basically, I would have the dead parts there. And then we'll build it out. And then we'll build it over. And then we will set this to stone bricks. And I figure it'll be easier to drop everything in after the fact, most likely, than beforehand. So once I build up everything, then I start adding in what we did. So stack probably 3. And then we will stack this 3 as well. And then we can select from there to there. And we can, whoops, set stone bricks. And then we can do the same thing, set stone bricks. And then the entrance point would probably be there and there. So then we can set the stone bricks here. No, because I do need troops to get in here. I don't know. Do I want troops coming in here? That is actually a good question. Do I want the troops coming in here? Set stone bricks. because I could do that. So anyway, how do I design a morgue, though? Internally. And I think I'm still going to build 2 graveyards elsewhere as well. We'll set this to cobblestone. And then we need the mossy stone bricks and cracked stone bricks. Well, actually, I can probably set some mossy cobblestone on the ground and the mossy stone bricks. And then I need cracked stone bricks as well. Wait, are these mossy? No, those are cracked maize stone. So if I set that there, yeah, that'll work. And just kind of randomly apply these. Whoops. Cracked stone bricks. And this will certainly add just a little bit more texture and detail to it. Because it's not going to be, I mean, it's going to look good. It's going to look somewhat well kept. It's still going to be obvious that the undead are here. Which is exactly the look we're going for. And then when we do the zombies, we're going to be full-blown destroyed houses, destroyed buildings. I mean, everything for the zombies is going to be destroyed. Yeah, this is going quite nicely with the look that I'm going for. And I think maybe setting some of the corner blocks as well will also be good, so that way it looks like some of the, it's not just set up by a wall. I was like, okay, 3 on this wall, 2 on this wall, and that was actually its corners as well. And then in the back, unfortunately I have 2 layers. We can do that there, and then we can build on in. Yeah, how would I build a morgue? That is still the question. How do I design that? Yeah, this is going quite nicely. Thank you for all your help and recommendations. I'm liking this. Alright, so how do I build a morgue, though? Yeah, the skeletons are good at keeping everything built, but do not care too much about looks. Exactly. That is exactly what I was thinking. Thank you. We also need some stairs as well. So, I contemplate how the heck to build the morgues themselves. Whoops, I got rid of the cobblestone. That was dumb. We need normal stairs. And then we need mossy stone brick stairs. I don't think they have cracked stone brick. I don't think that's a thing. No, they do not. Alright, and then we just need the normal cobblestone. Or not, sorry. We need the stone bricks. For the top. So, mossy stone bricks. And then normal cracked. There we go. So, let us build on around. And just design this. And hopefully, it'll come out looking nice and fairly well designed. Yes, basically the zombies. Sorry, the skeletons do not care about looks; they just care about functionality. But everything is very, very well built, and is still perfectly functional. You use trapdoors for the coffins and slabs for the coffins that the coffins are laying on. Yeah, but I just looked at the morgue, and generally, it's not exactly like coffins. I just looked at the picture of one, because that's why I had to, or why the game was paused temporarily, so I could take a peek and figure out what the heck I was working with. So, like I said, it's just, yeah. I mean, I can try that, and we'll see how that turns out. You've had quite a few good ideas so far. So, we will see, yeah, just how that turns out. Right. And fill the rest of this in with stone bricks. There we go. I think that is a good-looking exterior. So, on the inside, you are saying trapdoors for the coffins and slabs for the coffins they're laying on. So, let me just do this. Slab. Do we have mossy stone slabs? Yes, we do. And then we need normal stone brick slabs, and then trapdoors, probably the spruce. Wait. That was a cage trap. I thought that was something else. I was like, wait a second. So we drop the cobblestone there. Whoops. And then we build it up like that. And then build it across like that. Yeah, doors with people in it pretty much. But see, this is what I'm thinking you're saying to do, and I don't see how that's going to work. I mean, I guess it could. Hold on. Let me break this apart. So if we go across, we'll probably go 2 across on both sides. Oops, nope. Go. And then we can reach a... Hold on. I'm trying to think, how do I want to do this? Because, like, some of them I want the skeletons, like, coming out of. I think that could actually be a nice touch. If I build that out like that, can I stick a skull inside? No, I cannot. Replace the slabs with the trapdoors. Sorry, I got on a side tangent here. So basically, we'll have trapdoors on the ground. And trapdoors around the trapdoors. I mean, that... Yeah, actually, that does kind of do it. Make it every other block, too, maybe. Like I said, you're going to be, you know, running 30 seconds behind me what you're seeing compared to what I'm doing. So, yeah. Let me just break that down. So, maybe... Yeah, maybe this will work. Whoops, I did not want that in the corner like that. No. Want it running like that. And then build it up like that. Nope. No. There we go. So, I mean, yeah, this could work. Yeah, I mean, this could most certainly work. Nope. Wrong one. Nope. I do not want you. And that's... Placing those is going to be difficult. No. There we go. Nope. No. No. Thank you. And I can just build you up back up with the slab because that works. Well, I'm trying to time this perfectly is a real pain. There we go. So, I am not fighting that again. So, select, copy, and paste. That failed. Well, I was going to try to avoid doing that again. If I want to put skulls inside, replace 4 underneath the coffin with the trapdoors and break the trapdoors that were inside the coffin. Oh, yeah. I do want skulls. Well, I already have skulls in my inventory. So let me break that, and then we are going to do planks. No. We need the... We already have the slabs. No, that's not going to work. Hold on. I mean, that looks a little bit interesting. So yeah, you pop that open, there's a skeleton looking at you. Yeah, I mean, that works. It does work. And we'll probably clean up this mess over here. So I just had a thought, maybe. So we have the morgues here, so we're going to build... Do we build a second one? Do I want to build a second one is the question. And the answer is not really. But I will build a second one here. Actually, no, I cannot. I cannot even place a second one. Alright, so we have the one. And then over here, maybe. You gotta break the ones in the other one, too. No, we're not breaking the ones over here, because I have actually an idea for this. We have candle. Actually, no. So it's going to be the creepypasta stuff. I know that. Creepypasta? Yeah, creepypasta. As the entity locator, tree with lantern, nullstone, necromancer machine, heap of bones. There we go. We have the heap of bones. And where's the other thing that I'm looking for? Blood. Yep. And then we are going to need... I need something that's like a shrine. Or a ritual. That's what I'm looking for here. Well, I guess we could actually do a fence. We could do a fence. An Ethereum would probably do it. Yeah, an Ethereum will definitely do it. With a skull there. And then on the ground, we will have heaps of bones. Also some blood splotches as well. And that actually kind of looks... That actually looks good. I think we'll throw another heap of bones right there. So there we go. We have the bones, we have the blood, we have the shrine. Inside here we can place like an undead necromancer or a lich priest or something. Because like I said, there's going to be a lot of battles in the Skeleton Kingdom, I got a feeling. So I think the Skeleton Kingdom is one of, by far, the more diverse factions. So anyway, we have the grave, we have the coffin, and we have a necromancer resurrection place. And then... Actually, can we... Hold on. Ethereum. Ethereum. You are Ethereum. What else do we have? We have dark bricks, Ethereum planks, or logs. Yeah, no, we're not messing with that stuff. We will mess with that stuff. Man, I love undead people making blood. Yep, same. I mean, there's a lot of other stuff I could throw in there, probably. If I just search up head. If I search up head, this is what we got. We got Herobrine heads, Null heads, zombies, Entity 303, vampire heads. We got a lot of heads. Yeah, we'll certainly have undead people making sacrifices of their living victims, not their dead ones. The living victims are the ones that are being sacrificed. So I just want to clear that up and make that very clear that it's the living being sacrificed. Anyway, so we have the morgue. We have a gravestone. Or not a gravestone, we have a grave. Tomb. Frick. We have the graves. So, should I drop in like another grave all the way over here? And then we can have that as kind of just the end of all of the build-up, and then we can go inside of... Yeah, I have Night Vision Infinite. Then we can go in here and start decorating the inside of the throne room and the palace? Or what shall we do? Good. Are you saying good to these blood sacrifices, or are you saying good to the idea of let's build up the graves and then the inside area? Which are you saying good to? So I actually do like the idea of dropping another grave yard over here. So we will set this to coarse dirt. Yeah, maybe smaller ones around the... Okay, what are you counting as the garden? Is this the garden? Or what is the garden here? Because a lot of this is just going to get turned into battlefield. Yes, both. Alright. Oh, that's one other thing we need to do. That's one other thing we need to do. Do I have poison water? No, I do not have poison water. Dang it. Just gonna have to do normal water. Alright. That's one other thing I want to do is I want to build out a bridge across. Both of them. Alright. So let us build then a smaller cemetery like over here. Or we could do a large cemetery with... Yeah, the grass area is not the garden. The grass area is actually just like the battlefield. And soon there's going to be a pathway running through it because I wanted to get that in it as well before I call it good. But this one will be a little bit less well made. Wait. Should I make that an Ethereum? That looks just so creepy. But I think the cobblestone might just we might stick with that. So let's go iron bars, and then I'm going to also get mossy cobblestone. And then maybe we'll drop in some more like blood sacrifices there. So yeah, like I said, the grassy area is not actually the garden. That is the battlefield. Whoops. Nope, I have that in 2 places. Let's build that there, and then we can build up here. And we can build... Nope, we can build up there. There we go. And then start plunking on in all of the iron bars. Because, like I said, this is basically for massive mob battles, and if you haven't seen that, I would highly recommend you check it out. I just released the 2nd massive mob battles today, and there was a 3rd one in the works. The 3rd one actually being the zombies versus the Star Wars Republic 65th Coruscant Guard. And that one is very intense. And, I mean, it's basically 3 rounds, and I'm not going to spoil who wins. Instead, you want to poison water, you can make so when you fall down to the water. No, like, I want literal green water. Because it's going to be more for effect and appearance anyway. Like I said, a lot of the stuff I'm running mods, just like, I can just make them drown immediately. I think there's an option where I can toggle whether or not they can swim or survive in water. Anyway, so, the idea for this. Nope. Build it out. Now, how do I want to do this? Beryllium, maybe? Will Beryllium do it? No. How do I do this? I do not have a gravestone mod, which is really annoying. And I don't know if... Do they make one for 1.16.5? I don't know. Wait, we can use the walls. We can use the walls. Can we use the walls? Yes, we can use the walls. Woohoo! So yeah, we'll use the walls to basically build up a graveyard. This is totally what Mojang thought was going to happen when they added in the graves. Or not the graves, the walls. And we can add in some more just piles of bones. You can add in a few skulls. And it won't make sense to have blood because this is basically the skeletons, so... Blood will not be needed. And then... Where do I drop in another one? I don't know. We are going to, however... select from here to here. And set this to air. And then we are going to stack at 3. And then we are going... No, actually, no. We want... hold on. Crud. Sorry. We want to set that to air. No, actually, I'm doing this by hand. Screw it. I'm doing this by hand because otherwise it's going to come out looking really, really bad. So I'm just going to manually do this myself real quick. I don't think it's going to take too long. I think the closest thing to green water is the water in the swamp. Yes, that's what I'm thinking. So maybe I'll just set this to lava then. And I'll just set up like a stone brick bridge. It's like I have the lava in the Republic base, and basically the whole point is, you know, to basically both in appearance make it look undead, but also to somewhat kill the mobs if they don't, you know, die of their own free will. Like, so I think I can make so that way they just immediately drown though. So let me clear out all this. Basically, we're just building a nice moat. So we've already decided that the skeletons, they like functionality, but they do not care what it looks like, so I think that the moat will certainly be a nice touch, and then we can build a moat across. And then water... Wait. Hold on, what does the upside-down water bucket look like? That is creepy. That is creepy. Alright, so then it is time to dry out the ocean. Set air. There we go. And now it is time to then select there, select break, Whoops. We will build it in, and then we will select the second location and break and set. We need the Ice and Fire, Minecraft, Mutant Beasts. I think more of a wooden bridge would work on the moat. Alrighty. Wait, do I have... Hold on. Special mobs. Infested. Alright, never mind, that's not it. AS... Okay, now that's the SCP, Custom MC's Dark Elves Entity Mod. Maybe it's the Entity Mod. And then, yes, it is. So, up. Oops. Wait, that is water, right? Hold on. That is water, upside down water bucket, so I don't know why it's not registering. Oh well. Because it should spread, yeah, it'll spread across the normal water. Perfect. There we go. Whoa. So basically, I apparently cannot touch it. That's actually no surprise. Yeah, I probably shouldn't be, touching that stuff. It's probably for the best. And it's actually not going very far in. Yeah, you don't go very far, do you? Well, that's an interesting issue. Alright, never mind. I guess we will fill it back up with water. So then let me clear out all the black ooze. Now, actually, I can probably just place... Hold on. Set water. That's fine. I don't care that I lost some of the stuff. And then we can just replace these areas. Now we're going to replace the cobblestone with grass. And then build out from there. So there we go. So select. Actually, I probably just full-blown replace the cobblestone with water. There we go. Oh, there's one spot where... Alright. There we go. So, wooden moat, though. Or, sorry, wooden moat. Ha! How am I going to make a wooden moat? Wooden bridge. Should we make it out of bloodwood? I mean, we have it. I want to see how this looks. Should we make this out of bloodwood? 6. And then we will bring it up one as well. And then bring it out. And same thing on the other side. I mean, it's a very bright red. Not exactly the color of blood. Or, you know what? No, we're going to stick with your idea of the wood. So I'm thinking then maybe dark spruce. So spruce should do it. Now that is reinforced spruce. So spruce, and then spruce planks. Maybe we'll do some stripped spruce logs. Spruce fence. I want it to come straight out, actually, from the castle's entrance. So there we go. Whoops, nope. Yeah, dark oak or spruce. So break that, and then we will start building out. There we go. And we can build across, and then maybe... Now, this is where I'm not really a professional. Actually, I'm far from professional. Then we are going to just... Oops, nope. Select 1, select 2, set spruce planks. There we go. Spread that up significantly, and now I just place those down. Whoops. No. No. Thank you. Now, here's what I'm thinking, is we take the logs and we bring them up a little bit on the corners and then build a fence out. And then, like, so that fence will hopefully keep them. No, because we're going to have to build it up. And then build it across, and hopefully then this will keep most of the NPCs from falling into the water. And I guess if they do fall into the water, they'll probably get shot to pieces by each other. That'll probably be what happens. We do not want it in there like that. And maybe like slabs coming out to connect. It looks kind of crazy. We will bring it out and up. Out and up. And then across. There we go. So we have the fence. Or actually, we could... No, we should have done the fence out of dark oak. Nope, we need strip dark oak. And we need the dark oak fences. So let me scrap this real quick, because... Yeah, that just dawned on me that that's probably what I should do. Dark oak for that. And then... we can do the... Sorry, my brain's like slowly becoming more and more tired. We can do the spruce for the bridge. So that... I want to see how that looks, because I think that'll be... Nope, I misplaced. You need to be right on top of... There we go. So out, and then up. Out and up, and then across. I just heard NPC so much this month or last month. Or just any month, really. From me? Because that's generally all I talk about, or just in general? Or is... Well, what are you talking... What's going on? Because, you know, NPCs are basically used for everything. It stands for non-playable character. So it wouldn't surprise me that you hear it a lot, because everyone talks about them. Anyway, I think this will work, and then maybe if I set up lanterns... No, where are the souls? Not soul torches. Soul lanterns. I think... Oh, yeah. The reinforced... No, just from one specific little elf. Well, their height is an elf. I don't get it. I really don't get it. I heard it from an... No, just from one specific little elf. Well, their height is that of... Or their height is an elf. Also, depends on where you are. That depends on the size of elves as well. But anyway. So. Skeleton King. Bridge. Moat. You know what? Just to make sure that they die, actually. Just to make sure they die. Actually, we should probably set that to there. We are going to replace water with lava. Water. There we go. Shoot. Oh no! Oh, why did I not see this coming? Why did I not see that coming? Set lava. And then we can set this to lava. Well, there goes my bridge. Really dang fast. Oh. Like, it's kind of funny, but it's kind of sad at the same time. But it is hilarious. Yeah, that bridge just got snapped out of existence really dang fast. Well, we said we were going to make it out of something that didn't burn, right? Like, that was not even intentional. I did not... Why did I not think that was going to happen? This is Minecraft, that's why. And nothing ever goes like it should in real life. Well, that's just ended my bridge, really. Really. Really, really, really. Really, really quickly. Even more lanterns. We are not building a bridge out of lanterns. As interesting as that would be. And because why the heck not? Set lava! Oops, we need to bring this in actually a little bit more. Set lava, there we go. Now it has one block on either side of the entrance, and then we can build a 6 across. So anyway, now that we have lost our bridge, now what do we make it out of? Here's my question, does Thrillium burn, actually? I don't know if Thrillium counts as wood. Thrillium does not seem to burn. I'm not sure if I like that jet black. I'm gonna assume a lot of stuff probably doesn't actually burn in reality. MD is all futuristic, that's SCPs. What else do we have? We have more creepypastas, Twilight Forest. Now we're just doing stone. Oh, even the lanterns. Why did I read that as more lanterns? Alright, so. We are doing this with stone now. Stone bricks it is. I'm sorry about that. I did not think that was going to happen. And I should have. I should have predicted that. But I did not. Right, now I need stone stairs. So, stone, mossy cobblestone. Here, stairs. Do we have... Yes, the mossy stone brick stairs. There we go. So, come out straight from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And then we drop the middle one in there. And then on the opposite side, we can place them like that. And then drop all of the stone in there. Then we fly around. Place 1, 2. You're just gonna let me make the decision for. You know, actually, Cathay Rosas, and please do not take this as an insult. We're both idiots. Game rule. Do fire tick false. And that will keep wood from burning. I think. But just dawned on me, I think fire tick false stops wood from burning. I know it stops burning that has happened. Yeah, it is weird that there's no... anyway, now I gotta try this. Jungle logs. Now, we're just gonna do this with spruce, because we know how quickly spruce caught on fire. You know. Well, then why didn't anyone mention that? So does that stop them from burning? Also, why am I... I bleed when I take damage. That is interesting. It does, I think. I mean, it seems to be working. So here's my idea. We rebuild the bridge, and if the bridge spontaneously combusts, we know that I was wrong. And if not, we make the bridge properly, and everyone can be like, how the heck did that happen? That is my idea. So, let's drop in the spruce stairs. We got spruce planks. And I think that's all we use because we use the dark oak for the rest. So, let us see what happens this time. But yeah, if this spontaneously decombusts again, then we certainly know that it did not work. Yeah, no one else is here, I know. And so, like, that's the kind of thing is, I've just started streaming recently. And I think that's part of it. I mean, the channel's fairly large, but also Minecraft is also relatively new to the channel as well. It's a relatively new topic, and it's like I haven't been streaming for a while. You love when things spontaneously combust. Yeah, same. Set spruce planks. So, there you go. Well, you got the spontaneous combustion the first time that we tried it. That was the spontaneous combustion attempt. And this actually seems to be working. So that means that now, when I get my dark oak, and I get the stripped oak, and then I get the fences, and then I'm going to use the lanterns again. Hopefully, this time nothing decides to catch on fire. Hopefully. And then the one block out is perfect, because then I can build bridges across. Nope, we need the... Oh, come on. No! Stop. Cooperate. Yes, good to know that I don't think it'll burn. But what if it does after you finish building it? That would be actually kind of funny. That would be... Well, I mean, I guess we'll know in the video. If you randomly see that the bridge was swapped from wood to stone, you know that it caught fire and burned up on me. So if in the video, which, like I said, this video will probably come out not this week, but next week, and like I said, it's been swapped, everything's been swapped around to stone, you know that it caught fire and burned up. That'll be how we know. I also feel like there's one miscellaneous block that shouldn't be at the bottom. No, there isn't. Alright, never mind. Alright. So, that is the bridge. And we can put some troops up here, then we can put some troops inside, and then we can put some troops all the way up at the top. Now, currently, the reason that you can see in here is I have night vision. So, let us take some chains. And then we are going to take some lanterns. And we're going to see, if I dangle lanterns from chains, the NPCs should still... no, because if we have giants, they're going to get... giants won't even be able to get stuck. Alexander Witowski, I'm back. Welcome back. So this time we're building the Skeleton Kingdoms instead of Rome. And what we have so far is we have a tombstone and graveyard for the Skeleton King. We have a graveyard for just the random skeletons. We have our wonderful morgue and also human sacrifice location. Theros and milk. I don't get it. We have our external battlefield, where the first assault can take place. We have the secondary battlefield, depending on how things play out. And then we also have the internal battlefield, which can be done inside if needed. So, that is all the stuff we have. I gotta drink milk for doing the light right. Well, the milk will clear the effects. I could also just use a command to clear the effects myself. The issue is that I'm sitting here thinking about this, and I just realized that potentially certain NPCs might not actually fit. So, for example, if I take the NPC wand and I spawn down this guy, and I go in and I give him the... mutant... So I give him the mutant skeleton. The mutant skeleton is probably just short enough to actually be able to fit under here. In the graveyard with the tombstone, put a mini-boss. Yeah, in certain so this will basically be on a battle-by-battle basis. So in certain battles, there might be a mini-boss in the main tombstone. There might be a mini-boss inside of the sacrifice room. Certainly the Skeleton King, which will be the final boss, will either be on the main battlefield or up on his throne. But we have a lot of options, and I mean, I might just do a part 2 just for designing the Skeleton Kingdom's troops. Because this is where most of the Skeleton Kingdom action is going to take place, except for when they're on the offensive. Yeah, I think that this is going to... Hold on. Let me just... hold on. Let me just plunk a guy in here. Stats, we know. Can drown, no fall damage. On AI, swim, no avoids water, return to start, leaps, shelter, movement. There we go. Movement. We're going to set your movement speed to 0. And then we're going to set your global factions to aggressive and advanced factions to aggressive. And then you, my dear boy, factions, friendly, attacks hostile, global factions, friendly, hates aggressive. There we go. Oops. I screwed up something here. Friendly, hates aggressive. Wait. Factions friendly. There we go. So, yeah, he's short enough that he can slip through, which is good. But I think he just... Nope, he just got stuck. So yeah, we're not going to be able to do that. Necromancer skeleton in the necromancer room. Yep, that is exactly the plan. Yeah. Anyway, he just got stuck. I don't even know what's happening. We're not going to worry about the lighting, though. I think I'm just going to keep night vision on. And then when I need to be inside here, I'll just have the night vision running. Now, I'm glad you like the sacrifice room. It is a very, very interesting place. Very interesting. Now, what other ideas do we have for the actual design? Oh, we need pathways. We need pathways. And do we use coarse dirt, or do we use something else? We do have reinforced coarse dirt, or are we just... We're just using coarse dirt. So, actually, podzol. Podzol could work. Yeah, podzol could actually work quite nicely. And do we do a 2 or 4? I don't know. Here. I know this is going to have to go 4s away, so let's just stack this about 10. There we go. And then we can stack this by 3. Or no, we're going to do 4 just to be safe. And then over here, same exact thing. Mini fam, I think... What do you mean by mini fam? Set podzol. Yeah, both will work. I think probably both will work as well. And then we just need to stack this probably 8. Nope, I needed 10. There we go. And then we can stack this forward. It's probably about... Oh, let's just say... Nope, we need // Stack this, say, 7. And then we are going to... Now, we're going to stack this another 7. And then we're going to come on out. Make a mini farm where it has a few skeletons. Why would skeletons be farming skeletons? This is for the skeleton kingdoms. Right, we're going to come here, and then we're just going to set this to podzol. There we go. And we can stack this. Oops, that's 1 too many. Stack 6. Nope. We need this stacked 8. There we go. Oh no, wait, we need... Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. No. We're just going to do a 3. And we will set this podzol. And then we will stack 6. There we go. And then we can set this to podzol. And then we can select from here to here and set it to podzol. There we go. So now we have the pathway of podzol. That is a very hard word to say. And I think this is looking good. Because it has the nice pathway. Maybe, I don't know. Do we drop another graveyard here? Or what do we drop in here? Because it feels like there should be something right there. And it'll still give plenty of room for troops to battle. And if they, if this whole area and then the... I don't know. What I think here? How about small armory? Yes. Yeah, that'll work. That will work. So set cobblestone. And actually, no. Move 1 over. And then 1 back. There we go. Oops. We can set that, take cobblestone, we can set grass, and fill in the damage done. Now we set the entrance and Do I have two... Do I have a biome change in here? I swear I have a biome change. Like, I swear I have a biome change. Whoops. We want the podzol. And we can break that open, and there we go. This will lead to the entrance. And we're going to do the same thing. A bit more messy. That would actually work. Yeah, you were right on that. That'll work as well. We're going to build this up, and I think the armory... I don't think the armory is going to be cracked, because the armory has a purpose, and the skeletons aren't going to want their armory cracked. So I think it's going to be made of solid stone bricks, and maybe this will even be like a mini, like, fortress. That would be interesting, a bit of a miniature fortress. So actually, I think that's what we're going to do. We are going to turn this into a mini fortress. A fortress outside... A fortress outside the fortress! I did change it to Badlands. Well, I changed from, like, this small piece to Badlands. At least I think it's Badlands. Whoops. Nope. F3... No, it is Stone Shore. And it goes to Ocean. I don't... Interesting. Mountains. Stone Shore. I don't know. I thought I did. We're gonna say that. I thought I did. So, anyway. Select, set. And like I said, I think this will be fully stone bricked, because, and with, like, no cracks, because, like I said, they don't want... Because, like I said, armory / castle and a castle, I think that'll be fun. So we're going to set this to stone bricks. Do this the entire way around. And set stone bricks. Break, set stone bricks. There we go. So then on the top, whoops, we're going to do the exact same thing. Select and select. Oh wait, I think you undid it after you did it. Oh, yeah, maybe I did. Whoops, stone bricks. Yeah, I don't actually remember. I might have. To be honest, I probably did. I just don't remember it. So, that could be the case. That could be the case. And it's like, I don't know, I don't think I'm going to put any skeletons up here, purely because they're probably just going to turn around and leap right off. That seems to be what they do every time. But I do think that'd be interesting to have a castle up here as well. So we're going to do some stone brick stairs. Probably not even going to worry about the entrance. It's actually lined up perfectly that all these stairs line up and look so good. So there we go. That is the mini castle inside of the castle. And then on the inside, we're going to have some armor stands. And I think I have skeleton armor. Yeah, I have the mutant skeleton chest plate. Whoops. Legs, boots, skull. And then the armor stand. So we can place down 2 armor stands. And then maybe like item frames and stuff. I mean, that looks a little bit weird. But we'll run with it. Wait, did I just... I gave myself... How did... Okay. I gave myself speed somehow. Whoops. Now, maybe it'll look better with just the skeleton skull instead of the massive head. Yes, I can place a skull on there perfectly. Perfect, thank you. Yeah, that actually doesn't look bad. That looks actually looks better. So we are going to redo that with the skeleton skull instead. And then I can place skull, skull, skull. Boots, boots, boots. Pants, pants, pants. And then the chest plate on all you guys. There we go. And then maybe I have a... Do I have a bone sword? I do have a bone sword. So, I thought, okay, I must not be able to give it to him. Never mind. Alrighty, so there we go. We have the armor stands. And then maybe I'll do some item frames. There we go. And I can place the item frames up top. Yeah, that'll work. And then I can go crossbow and give myself 5 crossbows to place in there. Wait, I just need 1 crossbow. Alright, there we go. Actually, arrows could be good as well. And let's give myself an arrow so I can place it inside of all of them. So around the... Whoops, I put an item... I can put an item frame and an item frame. What? Undo. Well, that broke everything. Well, I guess that's the story of my life is undoing stuff I did. Hold on, let's rebuild this. I now have more crossbows than I ever needed before. So let's just plunk them all on in. And then arrows. Gotta be very careful. Not accidentally. There we go. And now all that's taken care of. So there we go. We have the armory. We have, I think, everything. We have gravestones. We have tombs. We have an armory. We have the castle. On the inside, probably just leave it bare bones, undecorated. And then depending on how things play out and who's battling, depends on who we have fighting where, whether or not they've already made it inside of the castle, whether... I mean, there's so many things we can do with this. This has so many possibilities, this map. But I believe that might be time to start developing the NPCs. So I'm going to develop a few of them, and then I'll probably end this. Oh, okay, that's a mess. I'm not even going to bother removing that. I'm just going to remove... There we go. Alright, custom NPCs. I think it's time to develop some of the NPCs, though. So we're going to freeze, and we're going to spawn the king facing that way. So we are going to name you Skeleton King. Model entity. We do have a lot of skeleton stuff, but I've already kind of figured out how this king's going to look. At least I think I have. Yes, I have. And then I can figure out some of the other stuff. Bare... Wait, what? Bare bones. Hold on, did I make a pun and did... I don't even remember what I said. Now I'm going to have to go back through the stream / recording and see what I said because... Wait, what? What? Hold on, when did I say bare bones? What was I talking about? Wasn't intending to make the pun. Oh, okay. Interesting. All right, armor for the for the king though. Whoops. And there we go. There's the armor. Now I just need the crown. Give him the gold crown. Oh, leave the castle bare bones. Yeah. Is that a skeleton pun? Yes. Did I intend to make it? No. Am I now dying of cringe because of what I've done? Yes. Yeah, that would be a pun that I did not intend to make. What type of sword do I give him? I'm going to give him the legendary sword, and then for the shield, that is taking up way too much screen. We are going to give you the golden tower shield. No, we're not. We are giving you the gold gilded shield. We can go into your inventory. We are going to give you the crown, boots, pants, the armor, shield, and an absolutely kick-butt sword. Yes, Catharos, leave the castle bare bones. That would be a skeleton pun. Health 250, respawn will be no. Melee options. Generally I do like a 10% thing, so it would be 25 damage. Sometimes I like to run it. I don't know though. I'm thinking maybe 15 damage. I have to figure out like everyone else though. So 2 melee attack speed. Knockback can be 1. And I will give you levitation, glowing. I want to give you wither. And 5/1. And then resistances, we're going to give you knockback resistance and probably 50% explosion resistance. And then health regen can be bumped up to 4. Combat will be 1. Can drown, immune to fire, yes. Potion immune, no fall damage. Cobweb affected, no. Can drown, no. We want to make this guy very, very, very powerful. Must see target, no. Attack invisible, yes. Avoids water, turn to start, leap at target. We're not worried about that. Inventory, we're already taking care of. Advanced factions, he's friendly and will attack hostile members. And in here, friendly, and he already hates aggressive. There we go. Perfect. And then I just need the soul stones. And I can plunk him inside of the soul stone. So here's my questions. In the first battle, will the attackers be coming to the gate? I don't know. We're just going to figure all this out, though. So we're going to drop down another dude, and we are going to call him Skeleton Warrior. And then Model Entity. This will just be a normal skeleton. And then we are going to give you probably Chainmail. So Chainmail, and then probably an Iron Sword. Because we are nice. Are we, actually? That's a good thought. Alright, so let's give you the chainmail. Let's get you nice and equipped, ready for war. And you are a skeleton warrior. Congratulations, you have been promoted. In terms of stats, we're probably going to want to give you like 40 health. Respawn, of course, will be no. Melee options will probably actually stay the same. Ranged options, all that's fine. Inventory, advanced, factions, friendly attacks enemies. Second computer shut off, turn back on. Factions, friendly, and hates aggressive. And then let me make sure that he will attack. Yes, he will. Excellent, excellent. And plunk him on inside of the soulstone. So now we have the archer. Skeleton archer. Model entity. Skeleton. Actually, we have skeleton with or no heads. Do we actually already have maybe a skeleton archer? Fire skeleton. Gatling skeleton. Giant skeleton. Skeleton knight. Skeleton ninja. Poison skeleton. That skeleton. Skeleton creeper. Sniper skeleton. Spitfire. Weathered. Wither. Druid. Overgrown. And Secretarian. Secretarian will certainly be the Necromancer. We can also use the Druid. I think that's what we'll actually make. We'll turn you to the Skeleton Druid. And we will give you stats. Probably give you like 90 health. Respawn, of course, is no. Melee options. We're actually not going to be giving you melee. We're going to be giving you ranged. I'm probably going to keep the same. We're going to change the sound. I should have... Hold on. Do I have, actually... No, hold on. Do I have magic anywhere? That's my question. Do I have magic anywhere? Ice and fire. Maybe there'll be some sort of magic in here. We have fire dragons. Gorgons. I don't know. We're gonna figure that out, though. Nope. Nuclear craft, a giant Star Wars Warhammer. Flamethrower. No, we'll give you flamethrower. We will give you flamethrower. And projectile type, strength will be 6, size, probably be correct. Explodes, none. Effect, we will give you poison. Or actually, no, we're going to give you Wither as well. Wither, 5. Amp. And then Trail type. We're going to give you... Whoops, we want to give you Magic. Done. And then we need a Staff. And do we have a Druid Staff? I think we do. Staff of Giant Disfigurement. That actually looks about good. And then I need a Portal Piece. There we have it. I can go into your inventory. I can give you the Staff of Disfigurement, and you can fire off whatever I just gave you. So there we go. We have the Druid now. And oops, I need to also advanced factions, friendly attacks enemies, global factions, friendly hates aggressive. And is there a way to get them to heal others? I don't know. Stats, resistances, AI. Shelter from must see target. Yes, you can attack invisible. You don't have to see the target. Leap at target? No, because you're going to be sitting back. So we now have a skeleton druid. And then we will make the skeleton archer. And then we just need the skeleton necromancer. And and skeleton like knights and stuff. But a lot of stuff I'll probably do off camera, because this is not the most interesting thing in the world, watching me just mass produce these things. Because this is Skeleton Kingdom, and I want a lot of variety. So, we will go into inventory, and we will do leather armor. 1, 2, and 3. And then we will do the crossbow, and we will equip you with this. Inventory. And then you can be the archer. And then we also need to give you an arrow, because you will need that. And then inventory, we will give you the arrow. Stats, display stats. He will have a health of probably 30. Respawn, of course, is no. Ranged options will be fine. Projectile type, probably also fine. Doesn't really need a whole lot of editing. Oh, we do need ranged options, him to aim while shooting. And then inventory, we got that set up. Factions, friendly attacks enemies, global factions, friendly and hates aggressive. So there we go. Now we have the skeleton archer. Cathay Ross, you're going to go bye-bye. Well, thank you anyway for watching the stream. And I hope that you've certainly enjoyed it, and I hope I was able to entertain you. Oops. So, now we have the Skeleton King, Warrior, Druid, and Archer. Now I just need the Knights and the Horse. I think that's all I need. Knights and Horse. So we are going to name you Skeleton Horse. Entity, nope, sorry. Entity. Skeleton Horse. Stats are going to be probably 40. And then melee options, you will have 0 strength. And you will not have any ranged options. We need to go into the AI, movement edit. You will have double the movement speed. And then we will go into your inventory. Don't have anything. Advanced factions, friendly attacks. Yes, because you actually have to move forwards. Friendly hates aggressive, and you were easy. And the final thing we have is the Skeleton Knight. Theros, it was good. I'm glad you found it so. Alright, Skeleton Knight. And then model, entity, skeleton. And we're actually just going to use a base skeleton. And then we're going to go on in, search for our items. We're going to give you probably diamond armor. So full set of diamond armor, as well as the fact that you're also going to be riding on that horse. And then for the sword, you will get... What shall I give you? You shall get the diamond greatsword. And for a shield, we shall give you the silver tower shield. So what does this look like? You know what? No, we're just going to give you a normal diamond sword. We're going to give you a boring old diamond sword. So there we go. We'll go into your inventory. You can have the diamond boots, chest plate, pants, helmet, sword, shield. Excellent. And then stats. You are a knight, so you will have 60 health. We are bumping up your range to 3 and your strength to 8. No, actually, I'm not giving you a sword. I'm going to give you the spear. That's right. AI, tally, inventory, advanced, factions. Friendly and attack hostiles, factions, friendly and hates aggressive. There we go. I think once I give you your spear, because yeah, you're not supposed to have a sword, you are supposed to have a spear. Inventory. There we go. We now have the skeleton knight. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream. If you did, be sure to smash the like button and subscribe. And also go check out the Discord server. There will be a link to that in the description below. There's also a link to the custom NPCs mod. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the stream, and I hope you enjoy the rest